Stage. We've now got a new act coming onto the stage here at the paddock. All the way from Geelong, please welcome Adalita.
Guess it's my ultimate plan to see if this society is, boy, I need your man. I turn from side to side. I wonder when I'll get to sleep. I start to feel uncomfortable. Your gift with no release. Yeah. The floor is making patterns of where our bodies lay. Well, hello, and thank you. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there's a few people here, so it doesn't feel so lonely. Well, this is great. Hello to everyone watching. This is pretty awesome and unique and exciting. Thank you to everyone who's put this on. So here at the Theatre Royal in Castlemaine, I was actually here not that long ago when gigs were for real. Back on Australia Day with the Cosmic Psychos, which was a great day. So it's great to be back. All right, behind the scenes I'm working on a new record, so I'll play a song off that I've been working on. It's going to be on the record. It's called Equations. I can't stand the wall. You're not mine now. In another's arms. You're not mine, but for now, I lie here and I do the equations. I lie here bathing frustration, and I so sweet and lost. So good and dark. Desire is a wire, is a tie that binds. You got rules, but so do I. So I lie here and I do the equations. I lie here bathing frustration, and I infatuation. Oh, you bring me so much elation, and and if I die here and I feel something special, if there's a God, then He set me an angel. And if I die here and I feel something special, if there's a God, then He set me an angel. And if I die here and I feel something special, if there's a God, then He set me an angel. Okay. I want to introduce to this stage a very good friend of mine and someone who I am a huge fangirl of, Amaya Losarica. Come up and join me. Hey, so good to have you, Amaya. Came up on the 12-seater, didn't we? Just you, me and Maddie, and Richard, the driver. All right. So I'm going to do an old song off my first record to start with. I haven't played this one in a while, and I kind of thought of doing some different songs than I normally play in my set, hence doing this one and a couple of other surprises coming up. So yeah, this is a hard song to do, but I'll give it a whirl. It's called Perfection. Oh, how you stop me with your mad dark eyes. Something has caught me between here and the outside. Makes its own light. I sink into it night after night after night. Clothes for the season, all snowed in, but I need power and reason, some recognition for keeping my feet on the ground. Raise your hopes up high. High horses, yeah, I'm made of birds, so you don't have no choices. All your heaven sent. No, not how. All your heaven sent. It's too heavy for me now. Oh, how you got me. With your harshest tale, I can't deal. I can't deal with your perfection, yeah. Ah, yeah. Deal, I can't deal with your perfection, yeah. Ah, yeah. Deal, I can't deal with your perfection, yeah. Oh, yeah. Deal, I can't deal, I can't deal. You sounded beautiful as always. Such a fan. I love your music. You've got to check out Amaya's music, seriously. Amaya Lawsarika, her last album, Rituals, was incredible, and I've been following her ever since day dot. But we met through a rehearsal room wall, didn't we? You were rehearsing on the other side, and I was like, who's that band? And I stood by the door and I knocked on your door. And I was like, I really like your music. And we've been, we've been touring since then. When did we meet? Like 2000 and... 2000, mid-2000s, way back. And we did this next song of mine off my first record. We did this a bit, back in the day when we did... I had you supporting me on my solo tours. You were on some of my first solo tours ever. So we're going to do this one, which I don't do that often, called Good Girl. trouble. 'Cause I am a good girl again. 'Cause I am a good girl again. Oh, I'm 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 a good girl again. Thank you, thank you. Thank you at home. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Thanks to everyone who's bought tickets. This is great, very exciting. Whew. Oh, a fluster. It's very exciting. Yes. Wish yous were here, but I know you're there. What are we going to do next? Oh, we've got a bit of a nice surprise for you. So I heard Amaya do this song. She was doing a solo show at the Vic Market, actually. It was quite a while ago, and I was like, wow, this is great, this cover. I'm going to do a cover, and I'll try not to stuff it up. All right. So I think most of you will know this song. Needs no introduction, I think.
If I walk down this hallway tonight, it's too quiet, so I pass through the dark and call you on the phone. Push your numbers and let your house ring till I wake your ghost. Let him walk down your hallway. It's not this quiet. Slide down your receiver, sprint across the wire. Follow my number, slide into my hair. It's the blaze across my nightgown. It's the phone's ring. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me.
I can't drink this coffee till I put you in my closet. Let him shoot me down. Let him call me out. I take it from his whisper. You're not that tough. It's the blaze across my nightgown. It's the phone's ring. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think last night you were driving circles around me. I think You were in my dreams. You were driving circles around me. You were in my dreams. You were driving circles around me. Wow, time has flown. It's gone really quick. How you all going out there? I hope you're having a good time with your beers or your coffees or your teas or your wherever you are. It's gig time. Thanks for supporting the arts, everybody out there. Thanks for everyone working hard here today. And out there at the rest of the Recharge Festival, hello, hello. I haven't done this one in a while. I'll give it a go. You said I'll go slow-mo. You said I got such a long way to go. It's difficult and ridiculous in a honey pit, like a magic trick, like a funny fit. I got something so heavy, heavy and long. Get me to the before I start my stuff with you. I'm a wild child in your arms, some kind of charity. No, you mean no harm. It's magical and mysterious, and I'm getting so delirious and evil kiss. I got something so heavy, heavy and long. Get me to the before I start my stuff with you. It's a heaven. You said I go slow-mo. You said I got such a long way to go. It's natural and ridiculous. Mephistopheles in a honey drip. It's a perfect fit. I got something so heavy, heavy and long. Get me to the cross All right, I've got a Maya back up. We're going to finish up with another cover. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for having us. Thanks to all the crew. This is really cool here. We're going to finish with a Neil Young cover, Barstool Blues. If I could hold on to just one thought long enough to know why my mind is moving so fast and the conversation is so burn off all the fog and let the sun through to the sun. Let me see your face again before I have to go.
I have seen you in the movies and in those magazines at night. I saw you on the bar stool when you held that glass so tight. I saw you in my nightmares, but I see you in my dreams. I might live 1,000 years before I know what that means. Once there was a friend of mine who died 1,000 days. His life was filled with parasites and countless idle threats. He trusted in a woman, and on her he laid his bets. Once there was a friend of mine who died 1,000 days.
Thank you, Maya.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Everyone.
Thanks to the Theatre Royal too for having us.
Hi, Brett. How you going?
We'll go to you guys in about 30 seconds.
Tell us how that was.
Sorry?
You can tell us how that was.
Yeah, I will.
G'day, Brett Glover here, back at the Paddock stage at the Royal Theatre here in Castlemaine. We're having a great day with plenty more to come as well. On the main stage tonight, Tones and I, Missy Higgins and the Pierce Brothers, still to come here on the Paddock stage. Woodland Hunter, Matt Chapman, Weeping Willows. Plenty of opportunities for you to contribute. Make sure you get to deliveredlive.com.au. And if you'd like to buy something from the market, there is plenty of fantastic fresh produce for you. Just follow the link through that same page. That's deliveredlive.com.au. As I say, welcome to the bar to Adalita. Hi.
Hi, Brett. How you doing?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, that's good.
This is different.
It's so different, man. Yeah, it's kind of like a mix between TV, which is really, high stress, and sound check. Mm-hmm. And, I don't know. It's very weird.
It's. Have you done much online sort of playing before, like especially with the just shutdown the last couple of months?
No. I think this is my first real live stream. Yeah. So, first time.
And you're so used to having like an audience there really giving you lots of feedback, and we did our best.
Oh, you were good.
With the
You
12
were
of us. I think we're losing our voice, and the palms of our hands have gone completely red. We was giving you back as much feedback as we possibly could, but
it was good.
How do you go when you don't have the usual sounds of a festival or pub gig?
Yeah, well, I've played shows in the past where there's only like a couple of people in the audience, so I've had that experience before, and it's in my cell memory, so I respond pretty well to that. So it's fine. It's actually fine. I love playing to a crowd, but I get really nervous as well in front of the crowd, so it's not as nerve-wracking without the peeps here.
Yeah.
But I do miss them. I'd rather the peeps here, but it's actually all right. It's a really nice, warm and fuzzy feeling in the room. It's a good vibe. It's a really good vibe. Yeah. And
you were saying during your set you were actually here was it February with
January on Australia Day
with the Cosmic Psychos. Yeah. So you've seen this room with people in it as well. This is my first time to Castlemaine, so
really?
I don't really know much about the place, to tell you the truth, but it seems to have that real. I don't know what's the word? Not hippie vibe. What do they call when you're from Brunswick Street?
it's really happening here. It's got a great vibe, It's an alternative sort of indie vibe, and it's a beautiful old building. So, on Australia Day here with the Psychos, it was packed and everyone was having a good time, and it was a real party vibe. So it's very different at the moment.
Can I share a story of one of my memories of you performing?
Yeah.
Because I think of all the gigs you go to, you always have these memories that really stick with you. And there was one particular gig I saw, a Magic Dirt show in a place called Chiralgan in the middle of Gippsland, and it was a packed hotel, and it was one of those nights where you thought, well, maybe it might get a bit rough. But you guys came out on the stage, and one of the first things you did was you got off the stage. And you made sure you had a long enough lead, and you just strutted through the middle of the audience, and they sort of parted, and you're thinking, this could turn ugly. They could grab your microphone off you or anything, and you just went through them like not a care in the world, and then just went all the way back, and you just won them over with that one move. I've always wondered, was that something that just happened at that gig, or was that a regular thing?
Nah, stuff like that just happens. We don't plan anything. Could be a bit foolish doing stuff like that, but I don't really think about it. I just go out there, and I guess there's a certain, when you're performing on a stage, you have the performer cape, the invisible cape that protects you. So something about being on stage and being a performer that people sort of give you room, they give you space. They're like, no, don't come to me. I'm just in the audience. So yeah, you get a certain kind of feeling where you feel a bit invincible and you don't really think about it. So, yeah. I still do stuff like that all the time. I still do, actually.
Are you still down in the Geelong area? That's where you hail from, right?
I'm from Geelong, but no, I don't live there.
You don't get there often? Or
I do, actually, yeah. I like going down there. It's great. Yeah, go down the coast and say hi to friends. And, yeah, I love Geelong. Always have. Yeah, I'm a huge Geelong girl. Yeah.
So what are you missing with the lockdown? Obviously the people.
Yeah.
But are you getting opportunities to be creative? I just know a lot of the musicians, it's like, it was shutting down. I was like, great, now I can go to start writing this new album or
Yeah.
practicing or whatever else.
Yeah.
What have you done with the time?
Well, I guess for me, things have kind of, except for performance, like live performance, that's changed completely, but all the other stuff is still the same. So I'm working on a new record, which is still the same. I'm still, tinkering away with that and trying to get that finished. And then just doing everyday admin stuff that a lot of musos have to do. So been really busy.
Yeah.
Like really, really busy. Like the same I've kind of been. But just without the live performance thing attached. But now with live streaming and all these other innovations coming, everything's just really busy and going really fast.
Yeah.
Like this gig came up really fast for me. So I was like, shit, okay, live streaming. Oh my God, So yeah, it's been really intense time.
I don't understand how they make this stuff work, but
Yeah.
hopefully it is. Hopefully
It's great to be in the engine room here and see these guys work because I've, film crews and TV crews, movie, whatever, they're so good at what they do and they're just like, it's like a machine. So they just get in, do their stuff and it's really impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they came late last night and then they're going to be gone by midnight tonight. Like,
Yeah.
it's just-
Yeah, they
back it up
work
and
really
go.
hard. It's amazing watching them. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, it's great.
So with your writing now, I was just wondering if the themes of the songs you write, if they're changing as you're changing. If you're changing.
Yeah. Well, it's a good question, but I'm actually not writing songs, sorry. I'm just recording the songs I've written, like, for the record. So there's no writing or sort of that part of it's done. So I'm just, like, laying down the tracks and coming up with new instrumental parts. So, yeah, so there's not that much to go in regards to the writing bit of it, yeah.
And you collaborating with some new people as well?
Yeah, look, I think as time goes on, I'm more open to collaborations, and I feel like that's the way for me in the future. I love getting together with, my friends who I love their music, and we get together. I mean, I had a mayor here today, and we've done a lot of stuff together in the past. So, and yeah, especially now when everyone's so lonely and isolated, you really want to reach out and sort of just, do stuff with other people. So the older I get, the more confidence I have and the more I want to explore other things in, with regard to creating songs and music. So, yeah, I think I'll do that more in the future.
Do you have a go with the technology as well? Like, it's all at our fingertips. I'm not found with this time off, it's been an opportunity or the time's been forced upon you to have to actually learn how to use some of the software and, I don't know, even just do something simple like send a file.
Yeah, it really takes up a lot of time. When you're an artist, all you want to do is be creative, but you end up spending a large chunk of your time sort of researching all the software and how to run a program and all that sort of stuff. So it's a lot of labour-intensive hours get chewed up when all you want to do is be creative. But that's just how it is. That's life, So, yeah.
Now, here we are at Adalita and a new festival, and your first time here and first time for everyone at Recharge 2020. How does it compare to other festivals you've performed at over the years?
Yeah, well, you don't have the drunken peeps everywhere. You don't have that.
I haven't offered you a drink. We're at a bar and I haven't offered you a drink.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like a beer?
Yeah, mate, I'll just drink on behalf of everyone else. It's great though. It's a good vibe. Like, this is going to probably be something that happens for quite a while before gigs get back up and running to how they were previously. But yeah, it's great. It's a good vibe. I'm enjoying this. I want more. So yeah.
Friendly people, friendly atmosphere, and it's a great festival. I can just about hear that the Woodland Hunters are just about ready to go. You got the big drive home tonight?
Yep, big drive back to the Big Smoke. Yep.
In the 12-seater bus?
In the 12-seater, rolling up the Hume.
Why have you got a 12-seater bus?
Because we need the social distance in the bus. So there's 4 of us. So we've got to, be apart.
That's very good thinking.
Yeah.
I never thought of that.
It's very luxurious.
Hey, I saw you got the looping pedal happening as well. Have you been using that for a long time?
The what, sorry?
The looping pedal.
Oh, yeah. I have from the very start of my solo thing.
I'm so scared of those looping pedals. You just
Don't be scared.
adding technology is always really, really scary.
Face your fear. Feel the fear and do it anyway.
No fear. So what do you think we'll probably be back maybe in the real world doing festivals, I don't know, next year?
Next year, I reckon. Yeah, next year.
And what are the plans from here on in for you, Adalita?
Put out my record. Yeah, put that out. That's the biggest thing.
Is there a bit of travel involved with that too?
Well, hopefully, if I can do shows to play the songs and promote the record, that's the goal.
And we're here representing regional Victoria.
Yeah.
I myself have a bit of a hand in a venue in Gippsland, so we're always
Cool.
looking for people to go to regional areas and perform. Is that something you go out of your way to do, or do you know, is it easy just to stick to the cities?
Oh no, I love doing regionals. Always have. Magic Dirt and myself big on doing regionals. Always. It's really important to take the music out there, and I love the road trips and I love meeting the people and getting to know those towns. So I know a lot. I've travelled played a lot of regional areas all around Australia.
Well, we love it out in the regional areas as well, where your food comes from too. So make
Yeah.
sure before you leave, just do your grocery shopping. You can do
Yes.
it online through deliveredlive.com.au, and you can just source all this fantastic produce from all the regional Victorian guys. What would you like? Would you like some fruit and veg?
Oh, fruit and veg, please. Yep. I
Yeah,
can see some bananas there.
Gippsland
but that's
Jersey,
from
fantastic
Queensland.
milk.
But I love a bit of chestnuts, and I know you can get local chestnuts in Victoria. I think somewhere near the mountains there, they grow chestnuts, organic chestnuts.
All right, I don't know if that's on
yeah,
the list.
Beechworth or something like that, somewhere around there.
Oh, well, we'll have to get there.
I'll have to have a look. I'm sure they've got some.
I'm
there.
sure it's got. You've seen it, have
gotta
you?
be
Is that what you're
there.
telling me?
No, I haven't seen it, but I'm sure it's on there because
It's definitely there. There's so much. It's actually hard to go through.
Yeah.
But
Kale. I want some kale, please.
kale.
Some truffles.
Yeah, sure. All right, we can do that. Beautiful.
Cool.
Hope you had a great day.
I had a great
It's
day.
been great. And if
This
you
was
want to
really
drink, stick
awesome.
around and we'll have a beer together. That'll
Yeah,
be
for
fantastic.
sure.
All right, we're
Cool.
going to keep going with. Let's thank Adalita. I was quite
Thank you,
nervous
thank you,
speaking to you,
everyone.
Adalita.
Good on ya.
Stay here. Have a beer.
okay.
Coming up on the paddock stage, please welcome the Woodland Hunters.